On this Saturday morning, February 22nd, 2014, I'm very happy and honored to have our next phone guest on the program. Last time he was here was exactly a year ago, because it was his birthday back then, and guess what? His birthday has rolled around again. It's my dad. He's 77 years old tomorrow on Sunday, so what better way to offer him my best wishes for a very, very happy birthday, and to see how he's doing, and to talk about stuff that he remembers from birthdays and years gone by, including the fact that well, the number 23 has an odd significance in our family. And I thought, Dad, my beloved Dad, would like to talk about that with us. Hey, Dad.
The thing that we have, one of the things we have in common is the date of our births, 23. I'm February 23. He's January 23. And we have cousins. Cousin Adam is August 23. And Cousin Karen was March 23.
Now, Dad, was any of this planned out? Was it like, did our ancestors have sex on a certain day?
Yeah, right.
So that they knew they were aiming at the calendar,
I don't think so, no.
No, all right, so you're born on February 23rd. As a matter of fact, well, Sunday will be, what is it, your 77th birthday?
I hadn't thought about it.
Well, you were born in 1937, right?
Right.
So that would be, that would make it
77.
Big 77, yay, mazel tov
I
to
think I have to gamble or something.
you. Yeah. Well, the number 77, or at least the number 23, you would say. I was born on January 23rd. I just turned 50 last month. You're born on February 23rd.
Oh, you old bag of bones.
I know. Well, if you saw how little hair I've got on my head, and how where the gray is coming from, and pubic hair shooting from places like my ears and knees, you don't even want to know from it. But you mentioned also we have cousin Karen, the late cousin Karen. She was when?
March 23rd.
March 23rd. Okay, and she passed well over 10 years ago, I think it was.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And she's cousin on your side. Quickly, how is that?
Her grandmother was my mother's sister.
Okay, got it. So Grandma Lucy's sister was cousin Karen's grandma. Yeah.
Thank God our family was so huge. Sitting in English class for an entire semester right next to a fellow I had no idea was related to me. And then we had a cousins club, and there he is. And what are you doing here? Well, I'm cousin Lucy's son. What are you doing here? I'm cousin Sarah's son. We were related, albeit not that closely, but we were cousins.
Wow. So, well, you've been, I guess, second cousins or something like that. Yeah. Let's see, who else? There was, you mentioned my cousin Adam, who is, let's see, is he a cousin to you? What's that to you then? I can never figure out.
He's my nephew.
Nephew. That's the thing. He's your sister's son.
Right.
And Adam is, what's his birth date? Day?
August 23rd.
August 23rd. So that's already 4 people. Are there any more?
Not that I can bring to mind offhand.
Okay.
But I figure that's quite a statistical improbability.
Since all these 4 people are pretty close and knew each other and et cetera, yeah. I mean, who knows, maybe in our extended family that you mentioned, there's other 23s in there.
I would not be at all surprised. I used to use that number 23
Yeah.
when I would go to the track. So I would play a daily double 23. And on occasion, it paid off.
I would hope so. Otherwise...
I'll have you know,
Yeah.
I was looking at the results of the lottery drawings, and I take a look, and 6 of my numbers out of 6 came in for the top prize in the Connecticut lottery.
Oh.
That wasn't playing. Oh, laugh and sad.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, I don't know what this happened. You should have bought a house number 23 somewhere in Connecticut, and then we would have traded in for a mansion. Oh, well. Oh, now you did win some money.
By that much.
Well, you did. You said off the air that you used 23 and another number in some office pool years ago and did pretty well with that. What happened with that?
My coworkers and I, we all put in some numbers, and I used different numbers from what I played myself in the lotto. And turns out the numbers I picked won. Not a big thing. I think we won second prize.
Okay.
Whatever it was, about $2,000.
And everybody split? Was that the deal?
And we all split, yeah, of course.
Sweet. So, and you used 23, and what was your other number?
23, 18.
18 for high, right?
37, 6.
Well, yeah, all right. Let's explain the significance of those. By the way, I'm talking to my dad, Philip Lefkowitz here.
Well, 6 is the month that Mom was born.
Right.
3 is the month that we were married. 18
High.
is not just high, but it's also the date we were married.
Oh.
So there's the 3 again, and 18.
And 37 is the year you were born.
And 29 was Mom's birthday.
Right. Okay. June 29th.
Most people do that when they play lotto, unless they take one of these random picks.
Do you guys still do lotto every week? Do you ever do that? I know
We don't.
my wife's parents do.
Mom does.
Have
You know, she goes out with Ann
Uh-huh.
once a week.
Her friend.
And I think most of the time they buy a lottery ticket. Or 2 lottery tickets. Most of the time. Big win is a free ticket.
Actually, what you don't know is that Mom has had a bank account in the Netherlands.
Okay, it's got trouble. Go ahead.
for the past 27 years.
You can't say that you come from a broken home.
Didn't you ever notice she takes very long afternoons away when she's supposedly at the beach? Meanwhile, you hear
Mention it.
a jet plane overhead, the Concorde. And she comes back reeking of booze. With stacks of chips under,
Hey, she's being punished enough.
All right, well, so
I'm her husband, you're her son.
yeah, that's enough for anybody. And it's not she's going to heaven, because she's been in hell on earth for the past bunch of decades.
You got it.
Hi, this is Phil Lefkowitz, Dave's father, coming to you on Dave's Gone By.
How have you been doing, by the way? Now that you're turning 77 years old, you been okay? Health been reasonably, etc., and so forth?
Considering where I'm coming from,
Right.
I really can't kick.
Good, thank God. Winter's always tough. You hated winter when you were walking around, let alone when you're in a chair. But this winter, do you go stir crazy, or because you've got the TV and the computer and the surf, or what, you have an iPad or something like that, or
Yeah.
Does it?
I have the iPad, I have the computer, and the TV has a classical masterpiece channel.
Right.
And a light classical channel. So between all of those things, if you get bored, it's your own fault.
I agree. I do not understand people who are bored. I mean, I have tons and tons of work to do all the time, but, I never have time to do all my work, let alone do the play things that I would ordinarily want to do. So it's like, even in this day and age, when every song is available to you, ever recorded, and every movie is out there, how do people get bored? And I'm thrilled to hear that, you're in your house, and that's okay. You can stay in your house and have a tremendous amount of fun, and you play word games on the computer.
Right.
I know you like that.
Crossword in the Newsday, and I do the crossword in the Times.
Do you still play chess on the computer?
And I play wordy-gurdy, and I play chess on the computer.
It's good. There isn't that much reason to go outside anymore.
Certainly not when it's got you-know-what on the ground.
Oh, don't use that 4-letter word that starts with S.
Exactly. It's a full-letter S word. That's what I've always considered it.
Yeah. It's been pretty bad out here in Colorado. Actually, we've had just cold and icy roads more than actual snow, but we've had both. It's been fun, let me tell you. But
Well, you're driving?
oh, of course, yeah. I've been driving for a couple of years now.
I know, but
In this,
in the ice?
Well, the ice here is on the side streets, so they clean the main road pretty darn quick. But
Yeah.
the side streets, what happens here, I've told this a zillion times on the air, but what will happen throughout the winter is because we're a mile closer to the sun, is that during the day we'll get melting. Lots of it.
That brings ice.
Yeah, soon as the sun goes down, like 5:30 in the afternoon, boom, you get, even places that were shoveled or places that were clean, the water runs, it freezes up, and boom, you had ice where there wasn't ice 3 hours before. So that goes on all winter.
Well, don't they put chemicals down or something?
Only so much, I guess, they can do or will do because it ruins the roads or it's too expensive or something like that. So the main roads are fine, but the side roads will stay bad for a week or
Sounds
two.
very familiar.
I know. But hey, think of it this way. There's people in, Atlanta, where they get 1.5 inches of snow. And they don't know what to do. They're stranded on the highway because there's snowflakes falling.
Oh, your compassion is touching.
Well, there's 30-car pileups. Oh my God! My sock got wet. No, what can we do? Call the National. They had to call the National Guard for 1 inch of snow in Alabama.
Very nice indeed.
My red neck is turning pink and it's going to be white in a day. What should I do? But anywho, well, happy birthday, Dad. It's
Thank you.
great to talk to you. Many more, especially healthy and good.
Yeah, we're trying.
Give my love to the family, and, well, I talked to Mom before we went on the air, but love to her, too.
Alrighty.
Do you have a particular wish or goal for your 77th?
Yeah.
What?
Celebrate 78.
From your mouth to God's ears. And so, let me serenade you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abba. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Homing.
Oh, thank you.
You're very, very welcome. Love you. And thanks so much for being on the show.
My pleasure. And talk to you soon. Give my love to Joycey.
I certainly will. Thank you, Dad.
Boys. Potatoes.
The dogs, the potatoes. We have a couple of manatees now. We're a whole menagerie here.
What?
Well, they're manatees. Oh, I thought I told you about these. These are the coolest things. Joyce got one for me for my birthday.
Stuffed.
Well, not quite, no. Well, you can stuff them with tea bags or tea leaves.
Oh.
They're manatees. So you hang them
Gotcha.
inside your cup and they steep your tea. And they're really cute.
You guys are nuts.
And they're messy because you kind of have to drink around them. Because they're big, they're manatees. So half the cup is taken up with manatee. But it's cute. What can I
Well,
say?
you come by it legally
Yeah,
and naturally through your birth.
that's right. It was in my placenta, the weirdness, the craziness, my embryonic fluid. What?
I think so too.
Well, I couldn't be happier to have the parents that I've got. Mom and you too, Dad. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye now.